This fella is hysterical. He was in one of my favorite movies of all time called The Grace Card. He was also the first place winner of the funniest comic in L.A. in 2008, a contributing writer for The Tonight Show for many years, and he is the very funny, very intense, great fella. Please make welcome Michael Joyner!
Chonda Pierce, ladies and gentlemen. Come on, Chonda. Woo! Yeah. And all the other comedians, come on, fantastic job. Didn't they do a great job? Yes. Got more coming. Good to be here in Nashville, man. Yeah. Tennessee. Where if you miss your exit on the freeway, just back up. No problem, okay? It's a big deal. No, I love Tennessee. We filmed The Grace Card in Memphis, and I'll tell you, those Memphis folks, they're nice people, but they better be thankful for bungee cord, because otherwise a lot of them just drive around with their trunks wide open, I think, if you just saw that over there. Everybody from Memphis, is that what happened tonight? Everybody's there. There's a bus outside that says straight from Memphis. Okay, good joke to start out with. All right. Well, good to be here. I know we got a lot of families here. I got to start with this. I was at the mall the other day. You can always tell where the Christian families are when you're at the mall, because they're the ones yelling at their kids, and they all got biblical names. Caleb, Joshua, Beelzebub, get over here. Moses, put down that snake. Here's what my sister does when she yells at her kids, and it drives me nuts. She'll yell at them. If they don't behave right away, she'll start counting. 1, 2, 3, then they'll behave. Otherwise, she'll keep counting. 5,786. Don't make me go to 1,000,000. I know where she got that. She got that from my dad when we were little. So if you just go 1, bam! He wouldn't hit us, just get right in her face and go bam! Kind of a wacko. I used to get in a lot of trouble as a kid for being a smart aleck. I remember one time my sister was impersonating my dad, so I told on her. I said, Dad, Jennifer's impersonating you. He goes, tell her to stop. So I said, Jennifer, quit acting like an idiot. Here comes my dad right in my face. Bam! I like how some of you moms deal with it when you're in a public place, your kid does something kind of stupid. You don't want to attract attention, so you do that ventriloquist thing. If you don't put that toy down right now, I'm going to spank your butt so hard when we get home. Did you hear what I said? Did you hear what I said? I hear you, but your lips ain't moving. Don't you get smart with me, I will spank your... That's why Charlie Brown's parents talk like that. They were yelling at him. Oh, I used to get spanked when I was little, and if you're my age, you know this is true. We used to get spanked according to how long it took to describe the offense. Right? Don't you ever, those 3 were free. Don't you ever put a firecracker in the cat's butt and light it again. So if one of our friends had some crazy idea, we'd have to count the syllables. Don't you ever go in the neighbor's pool in your underwear? I'm not doing that, are you kidding me? Can we just pull your sister's hair? I can handle that. Oh, man. So they just built a new 24-hour Walmart by my house. You guys got that here, right? The 24-hour. Oh, you're rooting for that? You all work there? Is that it? We're from Memphis, and we work at Walmart. 24-hour Walmart, man. Thank God for that. I don't know how many times I woke up at 3 a.m. going, I need some underwear and a cantaloupe right now. "24-hour Walmart." Every time I go in that place, I think, can we get a few more lights in here, please? Place is bright. People go, where'd you get your tan? Walmart. I do 20 minutes a week in the shampoo section. Place is huge, too. I saw people hitchhiking. Anybody going to the vitamins? Anybody? Vitamins? Actually got glasses. I got my glasses at Walmart, man. They have an optometry section at Walmart. Yeah. Took the eye exam. You guys have probably done that, the eye exam. That's pretty foolproof. It's like, okay, Mike, cover your right eye, read the top line. O-A-C-D. Okay, cover your left eye, read the same line. The OACD line, you remember read that one? WKLM? So I was real happy to see they put my hotel by a dollar store because I got anniversary coming up. I got her 2 things, settle down. I'm such a sucker for the dollar store. I don't know why I always shop there trying to save money. Last summer I bought this gigantic can of ant spray, used the entire can trying to kill 9 ants. The only ones that died were the ones that couldn't swim. Well, you guys seem like a fun group. As I was coming in earlier, some guy was on his cell phone outside. I like pacing around people I don't know when they're on their cell phone. I'm going, dude, you about done? I gotta make a call. I got Sprint for my service. Sprint's great and get service anywhere in the world as long as it's not going by a tree or a bush. I got that voice dial where you just say the name, except it's not like on the commercial. On the commercial, it's like, call Bob. Hey, Bob, what's up? You get the phone, it's more like, call Bob. Did you say Bill? Barb? Bob? Bob. Did you want Bob's cell? Bob's home? Bob's cousin from Utah? Bob's cell. Did you say Bob's cell? Yes. Did you say yes? Yes. Press 1 if you said yes. You pressed 2. Did you mean to press 2? Press 1 if you meant to press 2. It might be quicker is to call Bob yourself. Called my friend on his cell phone not too long ago. I got this message. You ever get this message? Sorry, I'm away from my phone right now. Oh, yeah? Well, you might want to get one of those cell phones you can take with you. They got those now. I think that's a big lie. I think the only reason not to answer your phone these days is because you don't want to talk to the person, right? And I'm honest with people. That's why if you call my phone, you get this message. Hi, it's Mike. I have caller ID. Bye. Some of you are going to do that. I just know it. We got a lot of married folks here tonight. Married folks? All right. Most of you look happy about it. Not everybody. But, hey, you better enjoy it now because according to the Bible, there is no marriage in heaven. Yeah. Doesn't say that about hell, though. I think about it. Just reporting the truth, folks. No, marriage is great. A man is incomplete until he's married. Then he's finished. Don't forget that. He's done. You have to have a good sense of humor in marriage. I was telling my wife the other day, I said, honey, you know guys like Tom Cruise are a dime a dozen. She goes, here's a nickel, get me 6. Jesus wasn't married, according to the Bible. Jesus was not married, and which is probably a good thing because things could have been different. Come on. Could you see Jesus married? Blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth. Will you stop finishing my sentences? Okay, it's not Doctrine Baptist, okay? Settle down. I can see the Baptist. We're leaving. Now, you guys are a fun group. I do appreciate you. I love my wife. I joke about marriage. I couldn't live without my honey pie, but she does things, I admit, that get under my skin. For instance, anybody else got a wife that answers a question with a question? Anybody else? Oh, nobody wants to get in trouble but me? We're not going to go with you on this one, pal. My wife does that to me all the time. The other day I was looking for my oldest son. I said to my wife, where's Dustin? She said, I don't know. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? He's in the backyard. Anything else I can help you with? Can't give a specific answer. The other day I said to my wife, where's the scissors? She said, in the drawer. Good thing we only have one drawer in the entire house. I know exactly where that's at. Fell for it again the other day. I said, I was making myself some dinner. I said, honey, how long do I keep the ribs in the oven? She said, till they're done. Can you say that again slowly? I don't know where you ladies come up with some of this stuff. The other day, it's true, I'm not kidding. I said to my wife, I got a rash on my back. She said, did you buy a new shirt? Are we still talking about the same thing? No, Dr. Oz, I didn't buy a new shirt. What kind of evaluation process is that? My elbow hurts. Did you open up a bag of apples? I can't breathe. Are you dead? Now, men, you know this is true. I know. Here's something I know you ladies do. You take advantage of our terrible memory. We have terrible memory, so bad that we even forget stuff about ourselves. You can convince us. I'm not kidding. The other day, I asked my wife, I said, "What's for dinner, honey?" She said, "I made you a bean burger." I said, "I don't like bean burgers." She said, "Yes, you do." "Oh, okay." I thought I didn't, but I guess I do. Thanks for reminding me that something I thought tasted like dung, I actually like. You do that, ladies. The other day, not too long ago, when the baseball games were on, when the Royals were winning, my KC Royals, I said to my wife, I said, "Honey, I'm going to Roger's house to watch the game." She said, "No, you're not. We're going to my mother's for dinner tonight." I said, "When did we discuss this?" "Last week, and you said you wanted to go." "Oh, okay." I must have forgot. Are we having bean burgers because I like them? Oh, goodness. So I used to live in Los Angeles. I don't know, anybody ever been to L.A.? Anybody here? Yeah? You just used to live out there? What'd you do out there? When you was little, she made sure I knew how little she was there. When I was this big, when I went out for the Lollipop Kids on The Wizard of Oz, I auditioned in Hollywood. So, so the parking ticket people are wacko is what I'm getting at. They are. I got like 3 parking tickets in a row last time I was in Hollywood. My third parking ticket, I park my car, I go in this place, I go in, I come out. I got a ticket because my wheel was not turned towards the curb. On my way home, going down Sunset Boulevard, I see a guy in a G-string carrying a bottle of wine yelling at people. He's okay. Yeah, I guess he parked straight. I'm the big troublemaker. Right before I moved, I'm back in Kansas City, Missouri now, but right before I moved from LA, they had this thing in the newspaper about this guy that got beat up by some monkeys. Yeah, he was visiting his pet monkey at some monkey zoo, like most of us do. 2 other monkeys beat him up, almost killed him. And you know, I was looking on the internet after that. Do you know people have actually been killed by monkeys? Yes. Yeah, I'll tell you what, if I'm ever killed by a monkey, don't even come to my funeral. Because I want people crying at my funeral, not trying not to laugh. And just what do you say at that funeral anyway? So they catch the monkey who did it, or? And you know the teasing goes on forever, right? You'll be walking around in heaven, "Hey, monkey boy!" Come on, Lord, knock it off. This friend of mine who wasn't aware my mom passed away was talking to me. He goes, "Hey, how's your mom?" I said, "Well, she's with Jesus." He goes, "Oh, she died?" "No, she ran off with Jesus, her Mexican friend." I admit I make fun of everybody. I'm a big smart aleck, but I do the stupidest stuff. I do the dumbest stuff, especially the older I get. Here's something I find myself doing a lot. You ever be talking and the wrong voice fluctuation comes out? Feel like a big idiot? I was in this crowded coffee shop not too long ago. My friend is yelling at me from across the room. I meant to say, "I'll come over there," but it came out, "I'll come over there." How do you cover that up? "I'll be over there with all my relatives from Holland over there, yeah. Be right over there." I never learned. I did the same thing with my wife the other day. She goes, "I'm making meatloaf for dinner." I meant to say awesome, but it came out, "Oh, you know I hate your meatloaf." "I'll be over there sleeping on the couch over there, yeah." You guys are wonderful. God bless you. Thank you so much. I'm Michael Jordan. Appreciate it.